So I feel like this is pretty good news for every single Walking Dead fan, but I just wanted to go over the facts and what could potentially happen within this video, so I hope everyone enjoys it. So you guys saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. TV by the Numbers recently posted an update about Whiskey Cavalier and the potential that it might get canceled and or renewed for season 2 over at ABC. One of the things they pointed out is, even though Whiskey Cavalier did start and was pushed very hard by ABC when it first came on the air, giving it a coveted after the Oscars television slot, which they haven't done in a very long time, pulling in 4 million viewers, and even going as far as pulling almost the exact same amount of viewers in its first real night as just a rebroadcast of that first episode. For a lot of people, that was a good enough indication that this show was going to get renewed. In fact, the very next week, its numbers jumped up yet again, but they have been falling ever since, and there has been no real word whether or not ABC is going to renew or whether they're even happy with Whiskey Cavalier. TV by the Numbers has indicated that the average viewership for Whiskey Cavalier is about a 0.66 on the coveted 18 to 49 scale that they're trying to get with almost every single television show, and about 2.5 million viewers per week. Given the fact that The Walking Dead is still pulling in 4.5 million, if not 5 million, I mean, it has been dropping, but it's still around that range. With its recalculation 7-day DVR watch time always eclipsing all the other competition, especially on the coveted Sunday night, it's crazy to me that this television show that Lauren Cohan left The Walking Dead for is now doing so bad that it looks like it's not even going to get a second season. So what does this mean for The Walking Dead? Well, personally, I feel like it means that she might be coming back. Not for a long time. I don't think she's going to sign a huge deal unless they give her a huge pay raise. Give her just as much money as they're giving Norman Reedus. But even then, I don't think that she's coming back. I feel like she's done with this character and she's only going to come back enough to allow Maggie to have a proper send-off. That's totally fine. I would love that. Because next season we're going to have to get rid of Michonne, it would be nice to have Maggie come back sometime during season 10. And if she's only going to stay a year, maybe a year and a half, have her come back the second half of season 10 as the Whisper War is dying down or they're getting into the new arc, whatever they're going to do, and then have Maggie be there for one more year. Have her be a part of the Commonwealth storyline or something and then bow out. Maybe go to the Rick Grimes movies, do something to keep her in the world, but have her not on the main television show, especially if they're not going to pay her as much as she wants to be paid. I like this idea, but I don't know if this is what's going to happen. But for right now, for anyone who has hated the fact that Whiskey Cavalier took Lauren Cohan away from The Walking Dead, well, it doesn't look like it's going to get a season 2. In fact, a lot of people are suggesting that it's not going to get a season 2. And these people follow this and understand this far more than I do. It's kind of the writing's on the wall at this point. The problem is she's not going to come back for any real stretch of time. She's a highly in-demand actress, and as soon as this show fails, she's going to get 12 more offers. Because if you guys remember, before she took Whiskey Cavalier, Deadline reported that she had multiple offers on the table and she was still trying to figure out that very public contract dispute with The Walking Dead. So yes, she'll come back. I mean, guaranteed employment. Fans want her back. Angela Kang wants her back. AMC probably wants her back. Probably not paying her as much as she still wants to be paid, but they still want her back because of all the other departures that they have to deal with. They need people who are veterans of this show left. They need people to come back and get fans entertained and excited about the future of this series. Maybe they give her own spinoff. I mean, she did say that she might get a spinoff, so she comes back to The Walking Dead maybe for next half of the season or something, last half of season 10 or something. She leaves after that, and then we get a Maggie spinoff, and that's the third spinoff that they've been talking about recently. I'd be okay with that. Tell me in the comment section below whether you'd be okay with that. But are you guys liking Whiskey Cavalier? I watched part of the second episode and I just couldn't get into it. That's why I haven't been reviewing it. It's just not my cup of tea. And it's just so formulaic. I said this all in my first episode review and I didn't really have any real passion or love for it. That's not really continuing. I might take a look at it and see what I think about it in the future. But if it doesn't get a second season, I don't really know why I would bother or why anybody else would bother at this point. So tell me in the comment section below what your thoughts and opinions about this are. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell over by the subscriber button to notify you every single time I upload. And also, go down to the description section below, hit that link, and go follow me on Twitter where we can talk about The Walking Dead, anything else I cover on this channel, or my other channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. It's been real.